All right. Hi, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. This is Leo here, CEO and founder of Relocate Educations. Welcome to another presentations. In today's video, we will talk about 7 types of people who should relocate to Tasmania now. I have these questions all the time from my audience. Leo, should I move to Tasmania? Is it a good place to go to? Are there jobs in Tasmania? Or is everyone driving Uber there? Is it hard to find jobs? Is it hard to find accommodations? So I guess to answer all those questions, we put together a small little presentations about 7 types of people who should move to Tasmania now. So before I go into the presentation, for those who do not know who I am, my name is Leo. I'm the CEO and founder of this amazing company called Relocate Educations. And unlike a typical agencies, our company puts 110% focus on helping our clients finding their dream jobs, because we believe international students can do a lot better than where they are now. We believe that they have a lot more to offer. And by helping them and by helping them fulfilling their professional career, that is our mission, that is our goal. Not just to simply apply for visa or simply to do the admission for you guys. Okay, so let's start, shall we? Again, guys, feel free to stop me or feel free to put any questions below if you want to ask me about moving to Tasmania. This is your time to do so. Okay. The type number 1 of person who should move to Tasmania are people who cannot compete for permanent residency in big cities like Sydney, Melbourne, or Brisbane. So maybe you're watching this right now and you're currently living in those metropolitan cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, and you feel like there's no hope. You've been there for a while now, and it's nearly impossible for you to get the invitations from those areas. Then definitely you should consider moving to Tasmania. Otherwise, you can just simply waste your time living there and not moving or not making any real progress. Type number 2, these are simply people who cannot find closely related jobs in other states. So for example, if you follow my Facebook, you might know that we always talk about how many states governments require you to have professional jobs or closely related professionals in order for you to get state nominations. Unfortunately, a lot of international students find it a very daunting thing to get a professional jobs. In most cases, the best they could do is UberX, cleaner, Uber driver, taxi, petrol stations, Coles, Woolies, 7-Eleven. These are probably some of the jobs that majority of international students are doing. Even though their degree are maybe mechanical engineer, civil engineer, electrical engineer, maybe as a chemical engineer, maybe business analyst, maybe accountant, and so on. So if you are struggling to find your closely related jobs in other states in order to get the state nominations, then definitely you should consider Tasmania, because the policy in Tasmania is very, I would say, flexible. I wouldn't say it's easy. I would say more flexible. Okay. So if you are watching this right now and you are in one of these 7 types of people, make sure you know what to do. DM it on our Facebook at Relocate Education, or give me a call on my cell number is 04739 43757. Okay, number 3, these are the number 3 type of people who need to come here is people who have very less migration points. So maybe you are already above 32, you know, maybe you do not have that maximum points for your age. Maybe your English is not that great. Maybe you do not have 79 each. Maybe you only have 65 or even less, maybe 50. And so you cannot maximize your age, maximize your age points, your English points, for your so even for your relationship points. So you then you should consider moving here, because obviously because you are not late, you don't have good points, so it's very hard for you to, you know, wait for your 189 invitations or things like that. So these are the third type of people who should come to Tasmania, are those who have very less migration points. Number 4, these are people who haven't got skill assessment yet and still want to get a PR. A lot of the people reaching out to us, they have done a degree from a business, a very generic degree, like a business degree, hospitality degree, marketing degree. And unfortunately, with those sort of degree, in order to get skill assessment, a lot of you need at least 1 year of full-time work experience in your field. And like I said earlier, unfortunately, it's getting extremely tough for international students in order to get those 1 year experience. Now, not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying it is very hard, because if you follow our Facebook, Relocate Education, you might have seen up to now over 100+ of stories of students from India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Vietnam, China, Sri Lanka, who through our help, they were able to land professional jobs and subsequently able to get a skill assessment. But for the sake of this presentation, I'm talking about those who haven't been able to get skill assessment and you still want to get a PR, then you should definitely come to Tasmania. In Tasmania, there is one very great course that after 1 year, you can get a PR, so you can get your skill assessment and also be eligible for 491. I'm not going to tell you what it is. DM us on our Facebook. We'll let you know what course that is, or give us a call and we can tell you what course that is, and we can enroll you in that course if you plan to move to Tasmania. Okay, type number 5. These are the people who are about to finish 485 visa and still haven't got any invitation yet. A lot of the students who come to us, many of them only have about 2 months, sometimes only 3 months. And maybe even people got just a few weeks left on their 485, and they just don't seem to get anything from the invitation. There's no sign of getting invited. So they don't want to continue to waste their time. Again, it's all about they don't want to waste their time. So they move to Tasmania to do 1 year study down here, which can then lead them to a 491. Okay, so if you're watching this and your 485, your graduate visa is only, you know, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months left, and you are uncertain about what to do, maybe you should consider moving to Tasmania. That is on the map for you there. Type number 6, these are the people about to finish 485 and also about to apply for another student visa. Again, this is the subsequent point of the previous points, which is if you are planning to apply for another student visa, maybe this could be your second student visa, and you don't want to continue wasting your time doing another student visa in metropolitan cities whereby there's really no benefits to it, and you want to come down here in Tasmania whereby after you complete 1 year study, there's actually a pathway for 491 for you. Then again, reach out to us at Relocate Education or DM us on our Facebook. Okay, and last but not least, these are the people who should come to Tasmania, are those who do not have much money and still want to get a PR. Let's keep it real. A lot of people, international students I'm talking about, have a very hard time because financially, especially due to this COVID, so they don't really have much capital, much money left or reserve left in order to keep apply for one student visa after the next. So if that's you don't have that much money, you want to really, spend money wisely, then definitely coming to Tasmania will really help you to save that money and help you to get a pathway to a permanent residence. So if you want to come to Tasmania for your permanent residency, simply call us on 04739 43757 or DM us on our Facebook at Leoli Educations. I would also suggest those of you who haven't watched my previous video where I was talking about what are the difference between our agencies and other agencies. You definitely should check it out. But in a nutshell, if you come to Tasmania, not only we can enroll you in a very great course, but also we will help you to find a good job. This is something that I myself have put, and my team have put so much effort in to make this possible for my students. Because not so long ago, just about 4 years ago, I was an international student, just like you guys watching this and struggling like hell. I don't know what to do. I was from Sydney beforehand. And it was only until I decided to come to Tasmania, that's when everything changes for me. I got my permanent residency. I now run my own business, and now I'm able to give back. So I really understand what you guys are going through, because I used to be like you. So if you want some agency who actually cares about you, who actually feel your pain, okay, relate to your pain, reach out to us at Leoli Education. Again, ring us on 04739 43757 or DM us on our Facebook at Leoli Education. If you are any of those 7 types of people that I have mentioned, you definitely have to reach out to us. Okay, I look forward to helping you in your journey to Tasmania, not just study-wise, but also career-wise, and also your visa-wise. I look forward to hearing from you. Until then, be great. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel to have more useful contents. If you really like this sort of contents, give me a thumbs up. That means a lot to me and my team, so that we know that you like this sort of content, so that we can prepare more and help you more, rather than just just talking on the phone with you. I can actually do a proper presentation to explain to you what is actually happening. Okay, be great. Until then, I will talk to you soon.